Hello everybody, Rogue Fox here, and welcome back to another episode of Truly Bedrock Season 2. This is episode 27, and we are standing in front of the super awesome helicopter that we made in the last episode. So now, our nether portal has a home. So before it was over in that cave area over there, but now we have it in a nice decorative build. So we have our helicopter, we have our helipad, and that leads all the way into Fox Tech. Now, at the end of the last episode, you may have seen that this building popped up out of nowhere, and that's because, well, I have some projects that I need to get done around here. One of them is definitely building up the rest of the base, and I say that, and here I am starting a brand new building. But let's see if I can actually take off here. Oh, there we go. Okay. So there is a lot to be done. We need walls, we need ceilings, but most importantly, we need a roof. So you can see we have concrete with our sea lanterns. You can see where all the spruce is on other parts, and all these torches. And I mean, this looks pretty ugly. So what I decided to do was add a uniformed roof. So what I'm doing is throwing down a bunch of wool to keep things from spawning, and then I will place gray wool or black wool on here to prevent mobs from spawning up here as well. Now, on top of that, I do want to add some decoration up here, and things like, I don't know, like AC units, things like that. Other things, I'm not sure what else you would find on top of buildings, antennas, things like that. But we definitely want to do some decorating up here, and with that, I am going to need a ton of wool. With the wool that you saw up there, I actually bought Tom out of the remaining white wool that he had left. Now, we are definitely going to need a lot more than that. We have a lot of roof to cover. So, what I decided to do was in this building, build up a sheep farm. So I have one row put in right there. I have these sheep ready to go to the second tier. And I did make this building a little bit taller, so I think we can actually squeeze a third tier at the top. And with the row that I have now, let's see, how much wool do we actually have? Because I've been running around and building and stuff. So we almost have a full row of white wool, which is very nice. I didn't think this part through, so I have a bunch of sheep in here that I need to go up, and I didn't really think that through either, so I made that little makeshift staircase. But I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to get sheep out of here. Like, can I just jump with them and then they'll, like, they won't do anything, right? They don't get pulled? Yeah, don't. What if can I fly? Nope, that just breaks the lead. Man, not too sure. How I'm gonna get them out without them scattering all over the place. I guess we're doing this. I'm gonna break it. Come on. Oh, you know what? Oh, I should try to close them back in, right? Nope. Go back. I don't want all of you. I want a couple of you. Okay. Oh man. There we go. Okay. It's not too bad. We have 1, 2. How many got out? 3, 4. And of course, I'm gonna have to sleep. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 6? Well, let me look. 6 is exactly what I need. Oh, perfect. So let's figure out how we're gonna get them up here. So we're gonna do something like this, and hopefully they follow me. Perfect. Follow me up. You know what? We're just gonna push you into totally fall here too. There, yeah. In. Oh, and they can fall too. Watch it. Okay, we got one. Come on, one at a time. You're totally walking above it. There you go. Let's see if we can get the rest of these sheep. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Did not want to fall in with them. Oh man, it looks like one of the sheep did not make it. So I'm gonna have to, yes, breed a few more, which I needed to do anyways. Yeah, because we definitely don't have enough for the 3rd tier. But let's see, I think we have 2 open slots up top. Alright, the 3rd tier is in place, and I made sure I put the black glass in first this time so we don't have to go back and do it again. And then I also made the 2nd tier functional, so we can see that is being collected, that is going down into our collection system off to the side. So to save myself on some iron, I did run the hoppers into a chest, and it kind of just filters its way all the way down into our collection system here. So we should start seeing an increase in output, which is going to be very good. And then we, of course, have to add our 3rd one. But like I mentioned, this is looking very, very bare, and it needs to be decorated. I mean, we have to make it fit in with the rest of our theme, right? So I do have an idea in mind, and what we're going to do is we are going to do this in the form of a time lapse. And welcome back. I hope you all enjoyed that time lapse. And come to think of it, it has been a very, very long time since we actually did a time lapse on this channel. I think the last time we did one was all the way back in Season 0, and that was when the server wasn't a server, it was still a realm, so I was actually able to connect with my other account and use the camera no problem. But because we've been on a server, it's been a little bit more difficult for me to do. But now that we are in the current version of Bedrock, I found a way to get on with my other account, and I'm now using that for the camera. So hopefully that turned out okay. I still have to go back and upload it and edit everything, but I think it'll be fine. I'm just so happy we can do a time lapse. With that, this is finished. It is looking good, except for the top part there. The top part where you see it cut off is actually where the roof is supposed to be. So it does throw the design off a little bit. I was debating on actually raising the building a little bit more just to accommodate the design, but then I was thinking about it. I do have pillar quartz here. I don't have a lot of quartz left, so I would have to raise this about three or four blocks. And yeah, I'm not sure if I want to do all that grinding just to make this little area look good. We'll see though. We'll see, because we still have to throw the roof on. Oh, and we also need to get these sheep to the top tier. Now, how am I going to do that? I think I found a pretty easy way to do this. So I put the sheep on a lead, and then I lead it up the scaffolding here, and I'm just gonna go... Oh, I think it broke. Nope, I still have it. Okay. So let's... I got one up already, unless I just got really, really lucky. So we're gonna come up. Not sure. Yeah, the sheep looks like it's coming up. Yeah, poor thing. I'm probably... It's like I'm choking it. But let's go... Come over this way. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Step on up, and then I went ahead and made sure me or the sheep would not be falling down all the way down to the bottom. That would not be good. Let's take you off the lead here. Then we get some wheat. Lead it to where... See, that one in there. Lead it to where I want it to go. Boom. Perfect. So yeah, I think I definitely have a system down. And this actually can be a lot easier than the second tier. So let me go ahead and gather up the rest of the sheep. To save some time, I can actually take 2 up. So the last trip I did, I took the last 2. Grab you and you. Come along with me. We're gonna go this way. Make our way over to the scaffolding. And let's make our way up. So, just go like this. Oh, yep, just dangling them by their little sheep necks and dragging them up the scaffolding. So there's one. Where's the other one at? Is it under... This is the problem I had with the first one, too. I was trying to bring it up. Oh, we lost that one. Okay. Well... We'll come back for it. Yeah, I guess that was gonna work this time. And oh, that's actually perfect. He walked right in there. Now, how am I gonna get my lead back? Get myself out. See, I think we should be fine. Oh, touch. Okay, that one. Boom. There we go. Alright, let me get the last one, and we are all set. Big progress update on the wool farm. So, I gave in, and I did raise the ceiling just so all of this could be the same size. Because, yeah, it just looked a little weird having that level not matching the rest. So I did manage to find enough nether quartz to finish this wall. However, I don't have enough, or I think I do now, because it's been a few days. I think I have enough to at least finish that wall. And, well, on top of that, I got a lot of work done around the base. So we are, at the time of this recording for this clip, we are just finishing up the stream weekend. So I finished the wool farm itself last weekend, and then I spent most of the week gathering resources in order to prepare for the stream weekend. So after that, I did just a little tiny bit of building since then. Yeah, just a little bit. I mean, by just a little bit, I mean I pretty much finished all of this. The only thing left for this area is to build up this wall here, and then I'm debating if I want to make all of this nether quartz because it would match that side. And then I finished this whole area here, which is made out of concrete. Not quite sure what I'm going to do here. Maybe have a elevator going down to the mining level just so I can get down there and do more mining if I ever get around to doing that again. But if we head up top, I've already put the wool to use. So if we take a look, I have thrown down wool on all of this area here. On top of that building, you can see the top of the wool there. I haven't done this side just yet. But yeah, this is what I had in mind. We are spawn proofing this. Well, as far as I know, I don't know if there's anything going on with Bedrock, but mobs are not supposed to spawn on carpet. So hopefully that's still a thing. But from here, what we can do to finish off the episode is add in some of those ace units and things like that that I was mentioning at the beginning of the episode. For the AC units, I'm thinking we can use some polish andesite. And like I mentioned before, when we were making the helicopter blades in the last episode, to me, andesite looks the most metallic. I was going to say metally, but metallic out of all of the blocks that we can build with. And that includes slabs, walls, and things like that. So let's go ahead. We're going to knock some of this carpet up here. And I actually saw this type of design on top of Beardstone's building, which I thought looked super cool. So I thought it was a great addition, because normally, to be honest, if it were me, I would have left my roof the way it looks over there, all bare and sea lanterns, torches all over the place. But you know what? We are going to do this right. So we're going to go ahead and actually decorate the top. So we got that going, and it makes like a little fan going there. And then we can go ahead, knock some of this up just like this, have some piping coming out, or you know what looks like piping, and we can just move it over here and then do another one like that. So it's not much, but it actually gives the roof, like I say, it gives it some detail, which is what we are going for. And I also mentioned I wanted to place in some, actually probably bring that over because we do have a little bit of oven space here. So it's going to take a little bit of playing around with, but I want to fill this in, and like I mentioned, have some antennas coming up, because I mean, this is a research facility. There is a bunch of electrical and mechanical things going on within said research facility. So I would imagine there would be some antennas of sorts coming up as well. But with that, let me go ahead and sleep. There we go. That doesn't look too bad. So I added a little bit more just to kind of fill it in. I have more AC units right here, or HVAC, whatever you want to call it. And then I have these here, which I'm not entirely sure what they are, but I remember those little, what I've seen before is like little spinny thing on top. Yeah, I don't know what they're for, but in the end, it does add some detail. And of course, we have this antenna here. So I really wish, man, I wish we had some polished walls. That would, I think it would look a lot better. So I'm sure you've probably seen these if you looked on top of a building before. We have these antennas that stick up, and they kind of have this little three dish thing sticking out from the side. And I am doing an excellent job of explaining what all of these things are. To be honest, I have no clue what they are. It's just things I've seen. But let's take a look from down below. Can we even see that from down here? Oh yeah, we can. And man, it's a little thick. But I mean, it is Minecraft. That is the best we could really do. I don't think it looks too bad. Um, yeah, that actually no, it doesn't look bad at all. We'll go ahead and go with that. And I'm sure, if we can add maybe like another one. Another one that I've thought of are the antennas where they're like red and white, and they come up, and then I try to put a redstone torch on top for those lights that you see on top of the antennas, which I'm pretty sure is to warn planes, hey, there's something here, so don't run into it. But yeah, that is adds some detail there. That's looking good. I'll try to think of a way I can thin it out, but if not, I'll just leave it the way it is. Again, as I mentioned before, I overthink a lot of things, and of course we are limited to the blocks that we have in Minecraft. But yeah, that is looking good. So with that, we are pretty close to running out of time. So yeah, I'm trying to think again of what I'm going to do for this area, because this would be the lobby coming in. I'm open to suggestions down in the comments below, so if you have any good ideas, do let me know what we can put here. Like I mentioned, I want to try to do an elevator. Like this would be the soul sand, and then this would be the magma, so we can go up and down. And I also mentioned throwing in another beacon, because as you can tell, we don't have any beacon effects over here, and we should probably get that. That would be very helpful, because when do we actually get the effect? Right here. And that's not even all of it. There it goes. Yeah, so we need some of that beacon action going on over here also. But yeah, this building is coming together. And like I said, all I wanted to do was change the design up a little bit, because we have a ton of rectangles going on for the base area. So I thought it'd be cool. We do have, I guess, squares here, but at least it's kind of broken up, and we have a little curvage going there. And of course, with that, we do have to do a bunch of decorating here. We can throw in a bunch of our skinny trees like we did a few episodes ago, and create a nice walkway, add some water, and this area is going to be looking good in no time. But the sun is setting, and I don't want things to spawn. So with that being said, everyone, this is going to be the end of today's episode. I really hope you all enjoyed. This has been Rogue Fox, and I will... Oh, something's spawning. I will... Where are you? I will see you later.